Okay. Did you check the feedback on your presentation?
Sure, but I found an error. I'm
But
going to.
did you see the file that I sent you with all the corrections?
No, teacher, I haven't seen that.
Really?
Your feedback. But I'm going to check.
Ritnalda, good evening. I want to see if I can get to.
Oh, I can see now.
But can you see the document, right? With the corrections. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Teacher.
Ritnalda, what about you? Could you correct the presentation? Nalda.
I don't hear good. Well,
Okay.
better.
Could you check the correction I sent?
My task. Yes, teacher. Yes.
Okay, Yolanda and Jason?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening. Are you prepared to present now?
Listen. In this moment, present
Yes.
the video.
That was the video. No. It is the presentation about the movie. That's what it says in guide number 1, that you had to present it, no? Yeah, I am pretty sure. Okay, it said. It says prepare a short presentation about it to be shown on the weekly encounter. So you have to present the movie thing today. So are you ready? Or you forgot it?
Okay, if you want, I go ahead.
Okay, can you share your screen, Clara,
Yes.
please?
Yes.
Okay, teacher, I will go first.
Okay, Jason.
1-0. So here. No, that's not mine.
Is that my screen?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Put it in presentation mode, please.
Yes. A little bit slow. Good evening, classmates and teacher. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite movies, Avengers Endgame. This movie is a superhero movie produced by Marvel Studios. Is said to be the direct sequel to Avengers Infinity War. Avengers, I'm sorry. Avengers Age of Ultron and Avengers Infinity War. Athlete in space without food or worry. Tony Stark sends a message to Pepper Potts, his girlfriend. Um, um, while his oxygen supply starts to dwindle. Meanwhile, the remaining Avengers, Thor, Black Widow, Captain America, Bruce Banner, must figure out a way to bring back their friends to for an epic showdown with Thanos, who's the evil demigod who decimated the planet, the universe. My prediction about Tony's rescue could be that Tony will be rescued by Captain America, who is a superhero woman. Her movies premiere in March. Or will be rescued. I'm sorry. This is B. Saved by Pepper Potts, his girlfriend. She will make a superhero costume like Iron Man, and she will go to space and save him. The another one, the remaining Asgardians of aboard Grandmaster's spaceship find Tony. If you have seen Thor Ragnarok, you
Yes,
understand. Yes. Finally, I think the movie ends with the death of Captain America. He will sacrifice for your friends because Tony and Captain America have to get Soul Stone. And at this moment is when all superheroes will work together. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much, Clara. Who is next? Gerson, you said you wanted to be next, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you please share your presentation?
Compartir in this.
Yes, I was scared with this one. Really,
Yes.
as soon as I open it, oh my God, what is that?
Well, I found this interesting movie on the movie billboard at Cinemark. So I'm keen on horror movies. I really love them. So this movie is about the mermaid, Lake of the Dead. It is directed by Vyacheslav Kogajewski. He's an Irish and Russian director. So this film basically is speaking or presented in the Russian language. So they basically has three characters. Victoria Akalaboka, who is Marina, and Epin Petrunin, that is who is Roman, and Sofia Shilaboska John, that is the mermaid. So, oh my God. Next. So, what happened? Sorry. Okay. This is a Russian horror movie that tells us the story about a killer mermaid, a young woman who drowned in the lake many years ago. So she falls in love with Marina's fiance, with Roman, and the mermaid wants to keep him all to herself in her underwater kingdom of the dead, but Marina wants to avoid it. So, and she only has a week to face her fear of the dark, deep water, and fight with the mythical creature. A mermaid is a mythical creature that we also have seen, have learned there is a girl that appears in the sea. So before, that's basically the thing that I'm talking about. So in the film or in the movie, Roman has argued with her fiance and he will go away. So he will walk beside the forest and he will find a big lake and he'll probably swim in it during the night. So he will meet a beautiful woman, but he won't know that she's an evil mermaid. So she will be into him and she will fall in love. So they will have a great first kiss and she will enchant him. So he will feel that she's always watching him. She won't be able to forget her easily. So the killer mermaid will separate them and she will drag him into the dark, deep water. But his fiancée, Mariana, won't give him up easily, and she will submerge herself into the lake in the search of his fiancé to save him. So she will carry out a plan to hunt the evil mermaid, Marina, but she only has a week to do it. She will definitely cut her tail with a sharp knife and she will die by the time will be over. So she will really realize her fiance, but release her fiance, but he won't get rid of the spell completely. So while she will be kissing his fiance, Roman will become the new mermaid. I mean, it's an interesting story, but I just make up some details. That was the idea, right? So
that is my question. So everything you wrote in Future Simple is just a prediction. So it is not what it is, what it happens in the movie.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it yet. So just
okay. So that's great imagination. Like cut her tail with a sharp knife. Okay. Great, thank you, Jason. I think that was one of the comments that I asked. If those were your predictions or it is the story behind, the film.
No, all those are my predictions because I don't know. I mean, this movie will appear on the Billboard, but I'm not sure when it will be. I mean, so it is completely new.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jason. It was great. Thank you. Who is next?
Sure. Okay, and let me stop this.
Who wants to be next? Didier, don't go away, please. Anyone?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Karen. Can you share your screen? By the way, you can, if you access to the homework link, there is the feedback, right? So you can see an attached file that has comments, no?
Okay.
You're supposed to correct.
Okay, teacher. The movie that I choose it was Cafarnaum. This movie is about an Indian boy. He had many problems in his family and he decided to go to the government to denounce his parents for have made him born. In this movie, I think that this is what I have. I think that he will finally want to stay with his family, but in another conditions, because he doesn't have a good life in his house. But I think that he finally will see that his parents do that they can to educate him and to take care of him. But he will have, I think that he will have to incur many situations,
To face. He
to
will have
face
to face.
to face many situations that will make him as see the love that his family feels for him.
Okay. Thank you, Karen. Next.
Okay.
A suggestion, recommendation for all of you. Every time you upload a task, please do pay attention to the rubric. That is, that you have the description of the task, and then you have the rubric. You have the items you will be evaluated on, right? So it is good always to check what you are supposed to do and what I am going to evaluate, right? Because, for example, in this task, you should have include evaluation of the film director, the acting, the soundtrack, give a good description of the movie, and then make the predictions, right? So that's the idea, that you always check the study guide completely, and especially the part where the task is described and the evaluation. How many points will you get if you do this or that, or you don't do something, right? Okay, next. Because if you don't present today, you won't have a grade, a mark for today's encounter. So everybody has to do that. And it was in the study guide. You have to present on the weekly encounter.
Okay, teacher. I'm presentation.
Magda, okay.
Okay. The movie is The Voice of the Quality.
Can you please share your screen so we can see the presentation, Magda, please?
Yes, teacher, no view the presentation.
No, I can't see it. So on the button, you can find something that says share. It's like a file, it's green. So you click on share.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Presentation. Yes.
No, I can't see anything.
No.
Abajo hay un botón que dice share, Magda.
Yes.
Le das clic y ahí te da para que escojas qué archivo.
Yes, es compartir pantalla. Ok, green. Y acá.
Ahí escoges o la pantalla pues que vas a compartir. Ahí te sale todo lo que tienes abierto.
Ok.
Otra cosa, antes de que se olvide, las tareas que ustedes envían, yo siempre, además de la nota que está ahí con los comentarios, les mando su mismo archivo con comentarios y correcciones, ¿listo? Para que por favor no olviden verificarlas. A veces les pongo el por qué está mal o está bien, o en esta oportunidad no lo hice, pero si yo veo que están teniendo como el mismo error frecuentemente, les doy más links para que practiquen o aclaren esa duda, ¿listo?
Yes. The presentation, the voice of the quality.
Well,
And
let's do it like that because I cannot see your presentation anyway.
no,
Mm-mm.
oh, what happened? No. Mm. No.
I'm going to download it as it is here, and then I present it.
No sé por qué no muestra la presentación.
Ya te la bajo. Yo lo corregí desde el computador de la oficina, entonces no los tengo acá. Okay. It is this one, right?
The voice of the quality. Yes.
Okay, you can start.
Ok. Ahora no me aparece a mí aquí el que me estás enviando.
¿Qué te estoy enviando?
El que es mi video.
No, you can
No
just
sé qué.
you can start presenting anyway, and everybody's seeing your presentation now.
Okay. The presentation is about the label. The movie is the voice of the quality. The presentation is about the end, about the label that she will help some persons about women.
Some people.
The label is Ann Thompson. Ann Thompson is a label.
A lawyer.
Lawyer, okay.
Lawyer.
She will help other women that suffer in the irregular conditions of the job. Those women are
those women
or women are mothers, mothers that suffer about the irregular conditions in the working in the USA employments. Ann Thompson will contribute to the equality gender, and equality gender and relationship all women's and she will help at the boys and girls. The movie find that Am Thompson will recognized in the whole world for the best collaboration in the different causes of the equality gender. Is the end, the movie.
Okay. Magda, remember that the plural of woman is women, right? So you don't need to say women's, but just women, okay?
Women.
Unless it is
Women,
a possessive
okay.
case, ¿no? Women's rights, for example, los derechos de la mujer, de
Rights.
las mujeres, women's
Human rights.
rights. And in that
Women's
case, that
rights.
would be the possessive, no? Not the plural.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Who's next? How about Fernando? Are you ready? Ivan? Or
Hello, teacher.
Okay, hello, Ivan.
Okay.
So can you please share your presentation with us? What is that?
One moment, please.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's the trailer.
Stay on. Hey, it's Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'd be it. When I drift off, I will think about you. That's all I see.
Exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
This is good work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Okay, I also have the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
The I like these science fiction movies. I've seen to all Avengers saga.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the previous movie of the Avengers I like, so I think I will see this new movie.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this movie is the all the fans of this superhero um, will we see Tony Stark. He live in a machine in which he does not living how to with living appear in this apparently is in the lost in space. Um, um, Cap- Captain America is Krillin. I don't know we. Um, Thor is like with pigs or something like that. Um, I support they will appear again with Jared Power, the all superhero. In the first, the suite of um, Tronus. Tronus is a bad the film movie. Taurus is the bad guy in this movie. So this movie is Mysterioso with other superheroes. I hope it is used as interesting to the previous film of movies in this saga.
Okay, thank you very much, Ivan.
Okay,
Didier, your turn.
Mhm. Dumbo. Can you see, teacher?
We will soon. It says that you have started sharing the screen. Okay, now.
No. Dumbo. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my my film is Dumbo. And it's produced by Tim Burton. Within a family of artists from a circus, an elephant is born, but the family realizes that it has a very big ears, and the boss of the circus ordered them to take off that big earth, but this order is not fulfilled because the children of the family observe that as soon as the gear blows, a feather that enters through the nose of Dumbo is sneezes, jumps, and with its big earth can stay in the air. Um, the artists immediately realize that Dumbo has the ability to fly, and they get very excited because it will be an absolutely success for the circus.
Sí.
On the other hand, the boss of the circus decides to take Dumbo's mother out of this place, and this causes great, uh, excuse me, great depression in the elephants and the baby elephants. Well, there begins the story about this film. Um, well, I suppose of the boss of the boss of the circus will take Dumbo's mother from this place to another circus, and the children of the circus will combine they fire to help rescue the elephant mom. Dumbo, who knows how to fly perfectly, is subjected to forced labor in many shows. But one night, um, Dumbo, in the middle of a show, decides to flee with the help of the children and his father, and to go to rescue Mon Elephant. Well, finally, Mom and son together um, will no, are going to their own environment to never again be used uh, as a labor merchandise, as slaves, and well, to be happy and free forever. And Dumbo.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm,
Thank you, Didier.
well,
We're missing 3 people. Vidnalda, Karen Lisette, and Leonardo, I think, right? So let's start with Ignalda. Well, let's continue with Ignalda.
Teacher, I am worried because my task have a lot of mistake, and in this moment I was writing other texts.
Okay.
Can I read my new text?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the idea. If you had any mistake, you could correct it, so the presentation will be better.
Okay. My film was Avenger.
Okay, sorry. Didier, can you please stop sharing your screen? And Ignalda, can you please share yours?
Teacher, my task have a sound. I don't know how can quitarlo.
Take off.
Yes. Thank you.
I don't know how to do that from the presentation. Didier, can you stop?
Me too, the same like you.
Didier.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
So what you can do is, or well, I don't know if that is going to work. I guess so. So what you can do is play the presentation and put it into mute in your computer, right? So we can't hear it, and you just start talking, because if you put mute to your sound, I think it doesn't affect the microphone. I think so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, teacher. Oh my God. One moment, please. I am nervous.
Do not worry.
I see my screen. Teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God.
Here we go.
I don't know how. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Teacher, show my photos or no? Show my photos and read my task, or show my photos and read my new
The new text. You can show the just
text.
you have, and then you start with the new text. Okay.
Okay. Ay, profe, no sé cómo parar la música. ¿La escuchan?
No.
Bueno, excelente. Good. This is Doctor Strange and the before movie. Good. The photos before a movie, and this is oh my God, I forget.
You can read your text if you wrote.
Okay,
you
okay.
can just read it.
Avengers will teacher say travel or trip.
Trip. Well, I don't know if it is a verb, travel. If it is a noun, trip. So if you're using will, so Avengers will travel. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Avengers will travel through on the time, and they will arrive to the past before Thanos takes the Infinity Pearls. The new hero. I think that Ant-Man will be the main piece for the Avengers can do this travel. Avengers will be defeated to Thanos, and Captain America can say goodbye to his appointment. But I think that in this movie, Captain America will die.
I hope no. Okay, he will die. That is also.
I will.
Claudia's prediction that Captain America will die. Let's see what happens in Avengers in April, no? Okay, great. Thank you, Dirnalda. Karen, Lisette, can you please share yours?
Okay. Hello. You can see my presentation.
Yes.
Okay. The movie is A Question of Faith. It's a Christian movie. A Christian movie, yes. Then, A Question of Faith. This movie shows the story of three families, but three families live the normal life, but suddenly happens different event in your life. Then the first family is made by the first family is made up by the father, the mother, and two children. The father is a pastor, and this family is suddenly affected by an accident of one of their children. The children is this, who is hit by a car, and the child is admitted to a clinic in intensive care. Then the second family is made up by the father, the mother, and a daughter. The daughter sings in the Christian church. This family were preparing their daughter to have a career as a Christian singer until their daughter suffers a pain apparently caused by the health problem. Her daughter is admitted to a clinic where they begin to take tests and diagnoses to see the origin of the illness. The third family is a mother and her daughter. The family is affected when the daughter, who has making plans to start studying at the university, but then she is in a jail because she caused by accident. And the summary, I change the end, because you can say me correction of the end, because I didn't I didn't more specific but the prediction.
Okay.
And I change. As the name of the films, these families begin to be tested as to their faith in God, since the situation that are living out of their hands. The end of the movie may be that the child who belongs to the first family is fully recovered and can return home with his family and follow a normal life. The second family, the daughter she received a miracle from God and he's healthy completely. And the third family, she go out the jail and because she is innocent
Okay. So remember,
and
uh-huh.
no more. And is de ficha técnica, no sé,
Okay, the information of the movie. Okay,
information of the movie.
remember to use for predictions will, no? So she will come out of jail. She will,
Yes.
yes. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Karen.
Thank you, teacher.
And last but not least, we have Leonardo. Where is Karen in my list? Okay. Ouch. Leonardo, are you ready?
Share screen. Yes. You can see my presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good evening. My name is Leonardo Rodriguez. I have presentation of Jurassic World, The Fallen Kingdom. And the next film, the prestigious anthropologists, they they can search to the dinosaurs and special one dinosaur this dinosaur raised by them, and the anthropologists okay, this is blue. The anthropologists search the safe the world that are these animals because and and they escape that island and go to the city. In the anthropologists anthropologists were were attacked were attacked to the animal were sent to crocodile and your what do you say nave
Spaceship.
Spaceship?
Spaceship, yeah.
Spaceship, okay. This animal in your attack, what do you say? Empujar.
How do you say what?
empujar. O sea, this
Push?
animal push to a spaceship outside of the sea.
Okay.
In the alone island. And these dinosaurs escaped in the city and are very dangerous for the humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And in the anthropologists, one stopped the attack of dinosaurs in the city, and the curious is the one the the main form to the stop attack is the dinosaurs listen the Beatles music. When
That's your prediction, right?
yes, it is correct. Correct. This is my prediction. When the dinosaurs listen the Beatles music, they stop the attack for the humanity. This is my prediction. Well, so the anthropologists contract the rock band to play music the Beatles for the dinosaurs, and finally these animals are quiet and sleep.
Will be quiet and asleep. Uh-huh.
Will be quiet and sleep, and the anthropologists can stop your attack.
That's a good prediction. It is a shame the Beatles are not anymore in the world. Well, just Paul, I think. Okay, Leonard, thank you very much. Okay, guys, next class. Well, first of all, remember that for this weekend, yes, this weekend you have learning guide number 2, right? I'm going to share it with you in case you haven't seen it. Well, you're supposed to work on Dexway as well in Unit 2A. And this is the homework that you have for next class. So there is a forum, right, in which you have to participate, giving your opinion about the advantages and disadvantages of online shopping versus traditional shopping, right? The idea is not just to give your opinion and that's it, but also to reply to your partner's participations, right? So at least you have to write one opinion, your own opinion, and reply to 2 people, right? Well, I said here that you need to be respectful, you avoid translators, participate actively while the forum is open, and this is how you are going to be evaluated in this task. So please pay attention to the participations, right? Well, it says participate 4 to 5 times. That gives you 10 points, right? But if you only participate 1 or 2, it is just 4 points, right? The assignment posting, that the idea is that you give your opinion on the topic and then you start following up the conversation, right? And also I am going to check spelling and grammar, right? So be very careful about what you read on the participation, right? In the forum. Do you have any questions?
Teacher, a participation in the forum?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So it is, first, you participate with your own opinion, no? Initial assignment posting. Yeah, that's the answer to the question. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of online shopping versus traditional shopping, right? You write your opinion. Then you read others' opinion and reply. So, for example, I agree with you, Karen, because I consider that traditional shopping is more interesting, and you can go and actually try on your clothes, for example, while in online shopping, probably what you buy is not what you received, right? So those are the replies that you have to write. So your participation and then response to your partners or your classmates. Clear?
Yes.
And you have this weekend to do that. So I think the forum is already open and you can participate until the 25th. So that is Monday. Okay? And in the next class, we are going to start talking about advantages and disadvantages of many other things. Okay? And I will probably take your responses as example to work on some grammar topics. Okay? Okay. So I'll see you next Thursday. If you have any questions, just let me know. Send me an email or write a message through Moodle. Did Nalda, I don't know if your problem with this way was already solved.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Teacher, I have a lot of questions.
Okay. First one.
And the tutorial say in the finish, doing a reset with linking words.
Which learning guide? Number one, number three?
2. Tutorial 2, I think.
No, I think that is number 3.
Is a tutorial teacher that you
Yes.
your platform on Udemy too.
So it is in Moodle, right?
Yes.
It's a Dinalda, is a learning guide or is a tutorial that I post?
Tutorial. The
In
tutorial
what week?
teacher.
Week 2?
2.
YouTube tutorial or something?
Okay.
YouTube, because the teacher has posted
Get in a hotel.
about
After to the video.
Yeah.
Getting in a hotel. Dialogue.
Okay, I'm
checking in at a hotel.
Unit 2, 2A. Checking at a hotel. Tutorial Unit 2. Okay, I'm saying it now. This one, I think. Yes. This one, right?
Yes.
Getting married. Okay. So, what is your question?
When I finish, there are a task, teacher. Activity. Yes.
Ah, okay, this one. Yes, but don't worry about this one yet because we first need to do the forum thing. Okay? But well,
Okay.
Your question is, if you have to do this or not?
Yes.
Yes, but don't worry. We will do it during the encounter. Okay, so
Okay.
don't worry about that. Okay.
Teacher, in the progress bar, say new forum, and I see that is in red. But this forum is about teacher Jorge give us instructions.
Okay. Yeah. No, but the tasks that you are going to be evaluated on are the ones that are on the learning guide. Okay. So
Okay.
don't worry if the progress bar is in red. The one you have to make sure to participate is this one. Okay, advantages and disadvantages of online shopping versus traditional shopping. And you have until, it's 24, it's not 25th. So that would be Sunday, right? 24th February, up to midnight, more or less, right? That's where you are going to participate in the forum. That's the forum that you need to worry about.
Sure, it won't be possible to scan the due. I mean, to participate. I mean, because it's on Sunday, it's like closer, you know. And I would like to, you know, participate with all the students and yeah, because sometimes of the
Okay, I'm going to
at least Monday or Tuesday. I don't
Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to change the settings here. Okay, let's do it at once because then I will forget. Now I don't remember. Okay, restrict access until 26th. Okay. Okay, it's done.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Any other question, Andrea?
Yes, teacher. When have you used worse or worst? Better or best?
Okay.
Because in the next way I have a mistake for that.
Okay, that's a good question. So when you compare only two things, right? Let's say things or animals or people, but only two, you use comparatives, right? So worse is actually an exception, right? It doesn't follow the rule because the adjective is bad. Like I can say, taking a taxi is very expensive, right? But taking Transmilenio is worse because it is very crowded. Okay? In this case, I am comparing taking a taxi with taking Transmilenio. Just two things. But when I say the worst public transport system is Transmilenio, is when I am comparing one thing to the rest. Okay? So worst basically is peor que, and the worst, el peor.
Okay.
So with the first one, you compare just two things. With the other one thing to the rest, with the rest.
Okay. Thanks, teacher.
Okay.
Teacher, I have a question about the next activity.
Yes.
For the next week about getting in at hotel. This activity is for the next weekend.
We're talking about the tutorial or we're talking about the learning guide?
The learning, the activity proposed in the week. It's, this is the lesson. Unit 2, number 2, number 3.
Number 3, it must be number 3. And
Okay.
that is next
next week. Okay, this is a dialogue in Word and MP4 audio. Okay, for the next week. Okay.
Yes, that is learning guide number 3, if I am not wrong. And the date is March the 3rd.
Okay, perfect.
Teacher.
Thank you.
Teacher, excuse me, MP4 is a video?
Audio.
MP3 es audio.
Yes,
MP4 is
correct.
video, yes. But it says audio or VC, so it doesn't matter really. Yeah. Could be MP3 if it is difficult for you to record, or MP4.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, good. Any other question?
No.
No more questions? Okay, I will see you then next Thursday, okay? Thank you for coming today. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher, and everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Just